There are only so many world leaders, right? And they're all beholden to Sokka in some major way. The Avatar will be 35 years old and still have a Pavlovian response to Sokka saying, "Alright everyone, time for bed." The Fire Lord, so ride or die, it's honestly concerning. The Earth King owes to Sokka his newfound knowledge of basic critical thinking skills. Chief of the Northern Water Tribe, his daughter seemed to think he was pretty dope before she turned into the moon. Chief of the Southern Water Tribe thinks her brother is an idiot, but has good ideas sometimes and appreciates the fact that he doesn't care whether or not he gets credit for them as long as they're implemented. Not to mention that Toph is basically a one-woman weapon of mass destruction who does not listen to anyone, with the crucial exception of one person, and guess who that is? And he's basically an honorary member of the White Lotus? Basically what I'm saying is, Sokka secretly rules the world. I think what you're saying is that Sokka secretly rules the world and has no fucking idea. I'm totally on board with this, except I think Sokka is an actual full-fledged member of the White Lotus and also doesn't realize that. The White Lotus kept inviting him to meetings, and he showed up and assumed they were just humoring his interest. His initiation was much the same. He's dead certain that they just gave him a robe and made him part of the ceremony to feel included. And he's super touched by the way they keep inviting him to those meetings, and even seems interested in what he has to say. Sometimes, a lot of times actually, but he doesn't even notice that, they even use his ideas. They're really cool people, those White Lotus guys. Sokka thinks it would be pretty awesome to be a part of their group. Broke. Didn't know they were dating. Woke. Didn't know they were a secret society member. Thought they were just being polite. I get that being frozen for 100 years is a tough thing to go through, but honestly, Aang should have used it for comedy more. Katara. Wow, so this is Omashu. Aang. Back in my day, it was called Weed City. Sokka. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Aang. That's what the Fire Nation wants you to think. Boomy, the second they arrive. Welcome to Weed City! Sokka. What the f***? Imagine them getting stuck in Ba Sing Se, and Aang just being like, I wonder if the sandal pit is still here. And everyone's like, the what? And he's all, the sandal pit. It's where I buried all the sandals of people who were mean to me and my friends. Cut to the gang walking around town, and Aang's muttering about it being around here somewhere, when suddenly Toph stops and said, There's a big pile of sandals about 50 feet below that cobbler's house, and Sokka loses his mind. This raises the question of whether Aang is telling the truth, or if Toph and Boomy just happen to have the same sense of humor as him. May I offer a third option into the mix? It's just sheer coincidence, but it sangs Aang hog f***ing wild. In the Fire Nation, Aang. I wonder if they still have the National Fire Burping Competition. Sokka. Okay, now that's definitely fake. After the war, Zuko. You guys can't go home. You'll miss the National Fire Burping Competition. Sokka. You're lying. You're definitely lying. Iroh. I won 7 years in a row, until those cowards banned me. You had me until Iroh called someone a coward. Airbenders. We learned airbending from the Sky Bison. Firebenders. We learned firebending from the dragons. Earthbenders. We learned earthbending from the badger moles. Waterbenders. We learned waterbending from, the moon? Metalbenders. We learned metal bending from a tiny angry blind girl who made us fear for our lives. Plant benders. Okay, so one time I got really stoned. Post-canon Toph, who doesn't want to go back to her shitty parents, so she just decides to stay in the Fire Nation and bum off Zuko's hospitality. Zuko's like, no, yeah, I totally get it, and just makes her one of his advisors. At first, it's just so she has a good excuse to stay, but
After the first meeting, Toph storms out shouting about how everyone was lying. Why would you even need to lie about what kind of tea you want? Zuko, I mean, they're politicians. But also who and when and in what way. They make a subtle Morse code system so Toph can warn him when someone is lying to him without tipping anyone off that she can sense lies. Zuko gets a reputation for somehow being both extremely socially inept and yet somehow disgustingly perceptive. You can't get anything by him? My lord, what exactly is Miss Beifong's role in these meetings? A nervous nobleman asks after the third time she interrupts them with stupid commentary. Zuko with perfect deadpan, she's my scribe. You can't leave that in the tags! Well, I never had the chance to watch Avatar The Last Airbender ever, which sucks, but now it's on the Netflix, so guess what your boy's doing? Man, I don't know why Katara thinks Sokka's so paranoid. If I saw a Caillou-looking-ass bitch coming out of an iceberg with a six-legged whatever the hell, I would be suspicious and freak out too. Also, Zuko, please chill down. Caillou Arrow Boy, why are you so nonchalant about being frozen for 100 years? Relax, Sokka. Where we're going, you won't need any pants. Aang, what does that mean? What does that mean? Will you leave that poor man's cabbages alone? We gotta go see Avatar Roku in the Fire Nation. Those damn heterosexuals. Steampunk shit? Steampunk shit? Steampunk shit? Steampunk shit! I hate this whole face-stealing shit. I'm going to die. Just don't hurt my boy. Thanks. I hate it. I never want to see that millipede fuck-ass ever again. Oh, she's the fucking moon now. Do not touch my boys. I'll fucking cut you, Princess Fire bitch. No, don't float your hair down the river. Someone is going to find it and then find you, and it will be bad, and I will cry. Secret tunnel. What if we kissed in the labyrinth under a mountain? Just kidding. Unless the Earth Kingdom city of... Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit, fire! I think the only reason I was going apeshit over the Avatar Day app is because I'd seen a lot of it with my friend once. Even still, Jesus fucking Christ! The best reunion in cinematic history. Sokka and his boomerang. A gremlin. Sokka getting high off cactus water is something I'm less surprised about than I'd like to be. Also, I wonder if those sandbender guys ever deal it out to people. Imagine, cactus water cartels. I think he's just afraid of this one turning into the moon too. Katara just made a direct call-out post about me. This isn't allowed. Ma'am, that isn't allowed! She basically dished out rhetoric I give to other people all the time. I'm not the therapist friend per se, but I am like the shoulder to lean on friend a lot of the time, so hearing, but now you're not letting yourself feel anything. I know sometimes it hurts more to hope, and it hurts more to care, but you have to promise me that you won't stop caring. Hit me way harder than I thought it would now that it's coming back to me, and now I am crying. I am. Katara Moses. Never mind, some Rayquaza-looking ass is about to murk them. Listen, I'm already having a shitty night. This leaves from the vine shit did not help. Epic rap haiku battles of history. I command this episode to stop murdering me! This Dai Li shit is freaking me the fuck out! Seeing the caption, Dai Li screaming on the screen is very satisfying. Can these children never catch a fucking break? What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, I'm dying. I love Sokka so much. He's precious and a gift to this world. The way he did that clappy thing and went, shopping! God, I fucking love this boy forever. Sokka's smile gives me much serotonin. Oh, Iroh's he's fucking ripped now, yo! Seriously? It looks like the beach threw up all over it. Me at me. This forehead eye dude is fucking whack. What the hell and fuck? Unfortunately, my success did not last, Aang. Of course it didn't! It's a motherfucking volcano! What did you think was going to happen? Presidential alert. The girls are fighting. Sparky, sparky, boom, man! Sweat bending? Oh, baby, you're my dream girl! I'm starting to think that Aang's not just sleep deprived, he's also high off his ass. Yo, those tanks that are bendy? They crawl like the insects? Excuse? Love? Your uncle has really gotten to you, hasn't he? Yes, he has. My. Combustion Man seems to have combustioned himself. Two bros chillin' in a war balloon 5 feet apart 'cause they're not gay. My first girlfriend turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy. That's an actual quote? I thought everyone was just memeing because it's funny. It fits. What? This is the goddamn Dash calls Danny a twink situation all over again. Every time Sokka or Zuko smile or laugh, I go back a few seconds so I can see or hear it again. We can have one time-wasting nonsense as a treat. This play is killing me. I'm going to die of a secondhand embarrassment like actual... Toph! Oh my fucking god! Toph. Ah! Me. Okay, so does the island, call upon people who are lost in a few ways and make it so they are trapped there without knowing how until they find themselves or some shit? It's oddly specific speculation, but I like the idea of an island that just fucking forces you to go into therapy. Gramp! I have never cried over a reunion in a show or book or movie before now. Ever. AtLA is breaking all kinds of records for me, and I am having emotions! You know what? In a way, I was right about it being Therapy Island. I got to see the absolutely stunning visuals and sweet conclusive scene of the end of the story while shirtless in a dark pantry at 1 a.m. Feel like I just speed ran the whole series. OP, thank you. OP is the embodiment of the entire AtLA fandom.